Hello guys, General Game Gamer and oh, miss. Okay, what happened? All right. Well, okay. So today we're gonna be building a 15 by 15 house. This is a Minecraft Let's Build. If you like this and you want to see more, please go ahead and subscribe for more content. As you can see, like we have a vast majority as well. Like if you saw from episode 1, I completed this off camera because I thought it was gonna take too long, but today we're actually going to do an actual let's build. It's going to be a cool house. Okay, so it's going to be a house let's build. Okay, so we're going to jump straight in. So you want to make a 15 by 15 platform of dirt. I just did that just to make sure that that you had stuff to do already. So so what am I doing? Okay, so you want to replace the first 2 blocks with that. Okay, and then that, and then that. If you go up, we're just staying in the boundaries. This is just for testing. I think it went over too much. So we need to go more over because this house is going to be off center just a bit because this is not going to be good. Okay, so so if you want to do that, you can also do that, and just to add like a little bit of a gateway to your community or whatever you're building this for. You can use whatever you want for this build. I'm just using this just to make it look good for now. Sorry, I meant to put birch there. So we need to put the birch all the way, like, and make it like a hallway all through the house. Okay, except for the border. The border is still like the house, like it's a 15 by 15 house. Like the grass limit is going to be dark oak. If you're making this for if you're making this for PC, make sure that you take the time to like sort out your materials and all that, because it is very hard to do this on Xbox as well as other things. This is the Xbox version as well, if you didn't notice. But at the moment, we'll be just recording this, and then hopefully pretty soon we'll be getting on the PC, because we're working on that at the moment, but we don't know quite yet because we're still in the process of moving, so we'll find out later on. So we need to, oh, oopsie. So we need to go here and just go like that. So basically, put a hallway through the thing so far and build too high right there, and just wait for further instructions. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have this. Okay, so it's two out, right? 2 out on each side. So then you're putting a room right there and a room right there, and you want to make these rooms about 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then we're splitting this room right here. So you need to make sure that you put a wall up right here, just to get a depth of what we're doing here. So same on the other side. Alright, so just to get a depth of what you're doing right now. Okay, so you want to make sure that you fill these in with birch or whatever material whatever type of wood you use or want, because, and by the way, the doorways or the frames at the moment, like, build up a thing higher. You want to make sure that, by the way, you can use whatever you want for this build. It is totally up to you. This is just came to me like in a process of minutes, and it really just helped me do this real fast. Okay, so we need to. Okay, so we're just gonna make this a 1 doorway. So we need to make sure that this. So we can do that. Okay, so we also need to block this hallway off. So I think that about almost does it. We're gonna be building the house up a lot. This is only a part 1 of the suburban house. Like, this is gonna be a suburban house. Like, it looks cool right now at the moment, but it is starting to slowly turn into a suburban house. So we're just gonna build it into a suburban house, but we don't know what this is gonna look like after we're done, because neither do I at the moment. So okay, so you want to make sure that all around the house for right now, just build up borders. like, let's say that you wanted to go around the house and just do this, and then make sure that you fill in the floors. Any grassy spots you see, just make sure you fill those in with, if you just want to fill those in, and this is what it should look like from the top. Not like completely done yet, but like to get a retrospect of what you're building. Okay, so basically the room that you'll be building is, your room, it will be 4 blocks in, your first room, and you can make it a 1 or 2 block room, first one, but it stretches back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 6, and then 1 back here. This is gonna look pretty cool. I'm gonna furnish it off camera. It's gonna look pretty cool after it's done. It does look pretty cool at the moment, but it needs like a lot of work to it, so we're gonna do that as well. But we're also gonna do some furnishing ideas. Okay, so I don't know, like this should be like a kitchen or a bathroom or something like that. So you need to watch how you build this, because it is a complicated build sometimes. So you want to raise the inner walls, like these ones right here, up 3. So you're up to 2 at the moment. Sorry, from the bottom it looks 2, but then it's 3 from like all the way down. So 3 up, oopsie, like that, and this is what it should look like from the front of the house so far. I know it looks weird so far, but it is going to look a lot. By the way, put 2 stone up front, and that should, oopsie, did I do that right? Okay, so you want to make sure that that happens there, but also put another 2 high right there. Okay, so make sure that you build this up. How about 4 high? Yeah, 4. That works. Just so we can get a good room length and all that going, because it looks a lot better with 4 anyways. And I forgot a few walls tonight. That's good. That's always great. So basically, you want to try to keep on making. You want to keep on doing this. So keep on doing that, and basically you just keep on. You want to keep on trying your best to just do this, and by the way, the doorway is going to be right here. And if you want to know, okay, so we need to raise 1 more wall, like 2 more walls. I mean, okay, so we need to raise this first. Well, no, we don't. No. Okay, so this is what it should look like, but it is off just a bit because we have built it kind of slanted. So this is the room on the left should look bigger. So this is what it should look like from a side view, and or it should start looking like a cross from up front or something like that. So, but it looks like a messed up cross because we are kind of like building this slanted. So that needs to be like that, and we are not using anything back here unless I decide to put something back there later on. So like, I think that it would look good with I don't know, like this, maybe? No, how about that? Let's see. So, and then, you keep on doing that as well. If you keep on doing this, and you just do this, and you cover the whole entire top, because that's the ending of the building for the moment, and just keep on doing that all the way through, and then you raise the other the stone bricks 1 up, and then all the way across, and then you want to bring them down just like you brought them down on the other side. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna keep on doing that, and that's good. That's good. You want to bring those down as well. Okay. So let's make those blocks, because just so where it looks neater on the road as well. So that's gonna look good. Okay. So that brings the door to right here. The door we're using is a dark oak door because I think it looks fabulous as well. Look at that. Probably not for this build, like for the let's say, okay, so we want to make sure that this looks good as heck. So oh, wait, so we need to put them there like that. And then I think that's what we're gonna do for the rest of the house as well, like this. Go around. Okay, so but we're gonna wait until later on to do that because then it gets confusing, and that's how stuff starts getting confusing, and that's how that works. So we're just gonna all the way through the house like this. Just create a atmosphere that is going to be pleasant for people that are watching, or should be watching at least. This does look pretty good, I think, at the moment. So this is what it looks like right now at the moment. If you look at it, it kind of looks like a flying Dumbo right now. So we're gonna fix that too. That's oh, by the way, replace this with either panes, or you can use glass, full glass, and it's white. We're using white today. But I think that the windows, okay, as for the rooms right now, we're just not going to worry about them, but we're worrying the outside of the house at the moment. So we're going to do that, and then we're bringing down the house. So I think that means that we got to bring it down right there, right there, right there, right there, okay, and then right there, and then right there, right there, and then I think we're like 11 minutes in, so I think we're about done with our the first session of our Let's Build. So yeah, we're just going to be doing this, and then I think that it looks pretty good out front, so that's pretty good for I think this episode. We're almost done actually with this first part of the house. Okay, so we want to make sure that we bring this out right. So, but we want to make sure that we're going to. I don't know if this is going to look good, so we're going to bring that out like that. Okay, and then you want to bring the glass out that way. Okay, so I think that looks good. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks good, so that's what we're going to continue all the way through. So we're going to put them up like this all the way across, and hopefully this looks good. Okay, so then all the way across and like that. Don't worry about the back because you already put glass in the back, so that's fine. You want to keep on doing this all the way across the house, and then that's good. So you want to make sure that we go all the way across the house with that, but then you want to raise it right there, so you have a bit of a border there, and it looks a lot better on your thing. So you want to keep on going like this, but maybe not like right there. Maybe you want to put a all the way up like that. No, not like that. Sorry, like that. Testing. Like that, maybe. Oh, see, I didn't mean to do that. Whatsoever. So you want to put it like that. That's just me. But it looks good. So we're gonna make it like that for now. So then you want to create a border there and keep on going across, and all the way across again, and then basically we're about done with this Let's Build already. So we're gonna this is gonna be in like parts as well. So this is just from part one. I think I'm gonna record one right after the other because I want to get this done. So but yeah, this is not gonna take long whatsoever because this is just thought out of my head, and plus basically we're just gonna okay, so I'm just gonna place this all the way across, and that should be good. And yep. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on going like this all the way through, and then it looks great around the house. I don't know about you guys, but that does look great. So we're just gonna do that all the way through, and yep, that looks good. So, okay, so that's that. Okay, so you wanna, so we're gonna work. So since the rooms are like this, right? And we see that, so we're just gonna break around the border. Just create an evolution of like all that good stuff. I can't believe I didn't think we can fill this room in yet. That's not good. How is it? We need to break this. We actually should have made this one in further, but that's fine because, you know, we're different, and that's great. I guess, I don't know. So that's good. Okay, so one more, which would be right here. Okay, so that's all good. So we're not gonna put a roof on it this episode, but this is what the first room should look like at the moment. Okay, so we need to make sure. Yeah, we want to make sure that this goes out to here, and make sure that that goes to that, because that's what it looks like on this. That's what it's going to look like on this side as well. Just want to make sure that that's all. The house is fitting in perfectly. So that's the ending of this first Let's Build. So without further ado, guys,